Good day, Pinoy Clicksers and Mixers. Welcome back to the channel. For this video, we're going to team build Old But Gold. Let's go! Okay, so we have here the four figures that will comprise our team entitled Old But Gold. Or we can also say old but bold. But for Maestro, it's old and bald. Anyway, so let's take a look at these four figures, and starting us off is probably the oldest from the group, which is Old King Thor. Okay, so Old King Thor is an LE. Okay, so we're gonna be playing him at 75 points. Okay, the blue starting line. Guardian Avengers, Cosmic Deity, Future Ruler, Warrior keywords. Old King Thor's combat values can be modified by other characters, and Safeguard probability control. Okay, being the All Father as a trait, and Fly Mjolnir Giant Reach 6 is the second trait. So he can charge in 3 plus 6 Giant Reach, so that's 9 charge all in all. He also has a special attack power, which is Might of the Odin Sword, Blade Claws Fangs, Pulse Wave. When Old King Thor uses Pulse Wave, you may choose a hit character and roll a d6. Old King Thor deals that character damage equal to the result instead of 1. Okay, so and that's really strong because you can roll a 6, and 6 Pulse Wave is no slouch. Okay, so that can KO a lot of figures actually in modern. Okay, and he has a stop click, the Spirit of Thunder, that also grants him invincible, and when the click is revealed due to an opposing effect after resolutions, deal 1 penetrating damage to each opposing character within 3 squares. Okay, so he has a semi quote-unquote mystic steam ability with that. Okay, so charge, flurry, sidestep with blades, impervious, and invincible at the last click, starting off with prob and then going for excuse me, outwit. Okay, so this old Thor has only one eye and an eye patch to replace the other one. I don't know the story behind that, but we can equip him. Okay, and we're going to equip him not with Mjolnir, but with Stormbreaker. Okay, so it's we don't have the Stormbreaker equipment, and it's also a shame that the qualifying names for the Stormbreaker does not include Old King Thor, okay, but only the regular Thor, Odin, and Beta Ray Bill. Okay, so the Stormbreaker itself, as you know, grants Close Combat Expert and Knockback. Okay, so I'll show you. Okay, qualifying names are there. And Close Combat Expert, Knockback. When this character knocks back any opposing characters, any knockback damage dealt is penetrating. Okay, so that fits him nicely. That will make him 12 and 4. So more chance to hit for close combat. And again, remember, that is technically 9 square reach because of the Giant Reach 6. And he can destroy blocking for that attack and move through blocking as well. Okay, so really powerful Old King Thor. The second one is and this is also somewhat an Avengers team, I guess. We have the Old Man Hawkeye. Okay, so Old Man Hawkeye is Clint Barton, of course, Avengers and Future keywords, and you can see him in his glorious pose of shooting 3 arrows at the same time. So, and he has a couple of traits. My eyesight isn't what it used to be, wherein his range value is his printed speed value. Okay, so that means he's starting off at 8 and then all the way down to 3 as he gets damage. And then the longest road trip, once per game. If a friendly character that can use this trait is KO'd in an opponent's starting area, you take an extra turn after your next turn. So I don't know if anybody has triggered that in any game. I'm sure have not. Okay, probably have to try that with Flash Raptor carrying, I guess, Old Man Hawkeye. Okay, you have to try that at least once before this one retires. And 1 in a million shot is the special damage, which is power once per game. Make a range attack targeting a single opposing character. If it hits, before dealing damage, choose a standard power. The hit character can't use the chosen power this game. Okay, so that's really good because he has 3 targets. So although he's going to he cannot use that for the special at damage power, but yeah, 3 targets with precision strike also is a good help for him initially. 4 movement and then 8 range. That gives him essentially 12 square reach for the Old Man Hawkeye. He's a not too shabby. And of course, he's gonna be equipped with, can you guess it? Can you guess it? Yes, it's a trick arrow. So choose any trick arrow that you want. So Old Man Hawkeye will be equipped with a trick arrow. You can probably put in the comments what trick arrows you will use for him. Okay, I always tend to use the big, the what you call this? What else? The too dangerous. Okay, and probably the Deadpool trick arrow, the one that gives what you call this? That characters cannot attack. Okay, opposing characters cannot attack. Okay, so the next one is actually the partner of Old Man Hawkeye, which is Old Man Logan. Defenders, X-Men, Brute, Future keywords. Infant-size Gamma Berserker Rage is the trait. So you can see it here. I think we discussed this in another video. Okay, but basically, if he takes damage, then you give him an adamantium rage token. If he has less than 6, then attack +1 for every 2 of that tokens. And then at the beginning of your turn, roll a d6 for each adamantium tokens, and for each 4 to 6 result, heal Old Man Logan 1 click and destroy an adjacent terrain marker or piece of blocking terrain. So if you roll high, you can really heal him multiple times in at the beginning of your turn. Okay, so we're gonna play him at 60 points only. Okay, let me just check. Hawkeye only have 1 point time, which is 60 points. So Old Man Logan, we're gonna play him at 60 points. With the charge blades. Okay, so and he also destroys blocking and move through characters. Charge flurry stealth is a trait, so which is good just to prevent him from being KO'd from afar with range. Blade claws fans, precision strike, very much like Wolverine. Close combat expert perplex towards the end of his dial. Okay. So one thing that we'll do to improve him is to equip him with a motorcycle. Okay, so the motorcycle, especially the super senses, click to give him a rollout. He already has combat reflexes, but rollout is gonna be good, and +2 movement charge will always be would extend his range, so to around 6 at the top dial. Okay, and the last one. Oops, sorry. We're too excited to discuss this because he is the latest one and he completed actually this group. I was hoping that he gets modern treatment, okay, and it happened in the Smash and Destroy. So we have here Maestro. We're gonna use the legacy card for Maestro to complete our old but gold team. Okay, he's a baby here in Wolverine. Old Man Logan, now he's a old dude here. So Maestro, the legacy card, I think it's the talk of town with the battle world, other brute, future, master ruler keywords, ISO spears when Maestro KOs an opposing character. After resolution, heal him 2 clicks, and until the end of your next turn, he can use Cosmic. Okay, so that grants him willpower, of course. Traversing Battle World is spacing teleport. When Maestro uses it, after resolutions, he may make a close attack. Okay, so it's like a full charge full movement charge. Okay, but even better because of phasing teleport, meaning he goes through walls. And a special attack power, I will do this myself. Maestro deals penetrating damage. When Maestro attacks one or more characters that were damaged this turn, modify his attack and damage plus 1. Okay, so you can see his dial. We're gonna use him at 50 points. 10 movement, facing teleport, and then make an attack. Okay, so we're gonna make him better, and that's because we're going to equip him for that free attack with a longsword that will grant him close combat expertise and making his attack 12 for 5 after a movement of 10 facing teleport. Okay, so he can also, does he have super strength? No, he doesn't have super strength though. So I guess, yeah, that's it for him. Okay, so good thing is that longsword is free for those that have brute, and Maestro is definitely a brute. So yeah, that's the 4 figures that we have. Each of the old characters have their own equipments. What do you guys think? Share your thoughts in the comments. And for me, I'm gonna playtest it soon. Bye bye!